Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT, and we're about to do an island. So, I wanted to talk about the gear. We're doing pretty good. I've done 2 mythics so far. My current eye level is 366. My neck is level 16, which is kind of keeping me down a little bit. So, that's currently why I want to do a few islands. I want to get at least, 4 or 5 islands to do the weekly for it, and then I'll be good. So I'm doing pretty good. I got a new ring. I also I'm an enchanter, so I enchanted my stuff. I got a mythic wrist here, and I did get some shoulders here. So I do have a few items that have increased me a little bit, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Where are we going here, guys? Let me pull a little bit extra here so we can start to get some stuff down. But the 2 dungeons that I've tanked was Overwrought. Is that... I forget the names of these. But Overwrought and Motherload. Those are the 2 that I've done, and they both went pretty smooth, surprisingly. I was a little nervous, and I was hoping that I wouldn't take as much damage as I thought I was going to take, and I didn't. I did pretty good. The damage wasn't too bad, and let's go ahead and jump over here. I should have my water skipper thing on my bars. It's just probably a benefit. So we do have another tank in here, which is fine by me. Go ahead and gather them up, and I'll AoE. The rotation of the paladin is not too bad. So here's my issue, though, that I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. I have that mindset of a DPS. So when I have the ability to pull whatever I want, I like to pull whatever I want, because I'm like, all right, well, I got some cooldowns. Let's go and bust this AoE. And, all of a sudden I pull everything. And, sometimes it gets in a little hairy of a situation. But other times it's actually pretty good. It makes the dungeons faster, and I feel pretty good at it. Because I still need to learn the survivability. Did you guys go this way? Haven't came yet? There we go. Let's go this way, guys. Help me! Help the paladin! Survivability is, for the paladin, I feel is pretty strong. I have a couple of oh crap buttons. I have my lay on hands button. I also have my bubble. I get a 30-second debuff that I can't use the bubble and lay on hands within like 30 seconds of each other. But other than that, they're pretty good. I feel pretty strongly about the paladin overall. I do like the AoE abilities that it has. I'm not spec'd the proper way, I guess you could say. My talents are I'm playing with my talents a lot. And the reason why I'm doing that is because sometimes when you have, talents and things, you always go the cookie cutter build, right? You're like, well, I looked at warcraft logs, and the #1 demon hunter in the world is using these. That's all fine for that fight, but, if you want to be if you want to be the best player ever, you kind of have to know all your talents, know what's strong, know what's weak, and being able to play with those talents is really important, especially in certain dungeons, because sometimes you're going to do a dungeon and you're going to be like, all right, well, this affix or whatever is gonna suck, and I'm gonna need a lot of AoE damage, or I'm gonna need a lot of damage reduction, or this dungeon isn't as bad, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna spec for DPS as a tank, and that stuff I think is going to help out in the long run. So I'm excited to see what I can do with the tank. I've always kind of off-tanked a little bit, but I've never really focused on tanking. And what I want to do is I want to set up some, mythic pluses where I have a few friends because, you know, my wife plays. I have a few friends that play. My guild, we all, you know, they're all my friends also, but I'm just talking about like IRL friends. But, you know, I want to set up a group and I want to kind of see, you know, how high we can maybe push a key a certain week or something, you know. I kind of get strategize and get the dungeon set up where, all right, we're going to pull this, we're going to do that, this is how we're going to do this, and then all of a sudden go out and try to execute it and see what happens. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's something that I'm looking forward to, and I think can be a really fun aspect of BFA because, you know, there still is a lot of things in BFA that aren't as fun. I know a lot of you guys aren't watching. I know a lot of you guys aren't watching the channel at all, you know, or playing World of Warcraft, and that's okay. I think we'll get some people coming in when Classic comes out, but till then, I'm still having fun, and I still want to continue to play the game. So I want to start doing something that's a little different, a little new. And tanking for me is, you guys see, I'm just like, I keep chain pulling everything. Like, we have another tank, and I just kind of keep them in the dark there. But that's just my mentality, right? Just go, 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 go. But I want to do something that's different, and because I've been DPS for such a long time, I think tanking is fun because I can also be a DPS. You know, I love trying to push numbers. Like, look, I'm number 1 right now, and that's because AoE abilities and things like that. But I want to push, and I want to see how much damage I can do on a tank and being able to survive. I think that's just such a fun aspect. It's like the healers that do like damage when they're healing. I'm like, yeah, there we go. And so, you know, if you can get a tank that can pull some numbers, there's no way that can't help the group. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and let's pull these. And right now, I'm not worried about losing aggro just because it's an island. But you know, that's one issue that I feel I'm having, and I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. Aggro, I know they nerfed the aggro coming into BFA, and I knew that, and you know, we kind of had some discussions about that, and I feel I'm losing aggro a lot more than I thought I would. I thought I'd be able to go in there, you know, drop some AoE, make sure to, you know, change targets, make sure my threat is high, and I'd be good to go. That's not the case a lot of times. There's some really bursty DPS that can, you know, pull some threat off me, and I'm like, oh crap, here we go. Let me try to maintain here and to get everything else. So I'm wondering if there's some add-ons or something that I can get that might be able to help me with that. So if any of you tanks out there that have ever tanked, if you guys have any suggestions on some add-ons and stuff that might help with that, I do remember there was an add-on that it showed, like, see all these, like, their what is it, the number plates or whatever they have above their head, it shows their health. There was an add-on that once you had aggro on these guys, it would actually turn green. I don't know what that was called, but it would actually be really beneficial. So I might try to get something like that. It might just help me out. And I don't want to pop lay on hands right now. Will I be okay? Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Nah, let's pop it. Let's be safe there. But I think that's going to be a good step, is getting a few add-ons and things. And I'm rambling on and stumbling on my words and stuff. When I play, it's so hard to play and talk at the same time. I'm just like, all right, let's keep going, let's keep pulling. I get into it, so, but that's all right. I think that's a good thing. All right, there we go. That's one down. Many to go. No mounts or anything like that, but that's pretty cool. All right, guys. We're doing pretty good. 366, got some mythic items. I will be starting some Mythic Plus here pretty soon. I want to get these done out of the way. For people that don't know, and there could be some, you have a weekly scouting report. You want to get 36,000 Azurite. The reason and that's just in the island. The reason you want to get that is because it gives you 2,500 artifact power Also, it will give you a map that just like, let me probably see it on the map, right? It doesn't show it. I don't think I have a World Quest locked on this guy. I know I'm a noob. I haven't done it. I don't even care. That's not something that I'm really into. But you could actually get like some items from your chest. You can do your like garrison mission table thing and chance on some loot and some extra azurite and stuff. So it's definitely worth doing. But that said, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate. We have about 50-ish people that are watching the Project Paladin, and I appreciate that. It's actually been kind of fun. I haven't been pushing really hard, but we're making progress. And there's the yawn. That means the video's over. It's a little early in the morning for me. So like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do, and I will talk to you guys soon.